But we begin with the storms taking aim at both coasts. A winter storm on the east and more rain for the west. And it's all happening with millions of Americans on the move, hitting the roads and flying back from their Christmas celebrations. Mola Lenghi has more from Reagan National Airport in the D.C. area.
Wild weather impacting holiday travel on both coasts, bringing ice and snow and snarling plans for millions of Americans. Communities in Nevada waking up to a winter wonderland, snow falling across the Sierra Mountain region. Numerous cars ending up on the side of the roads as they tried to navigate the conditions along Donner Pass. Plows out working to try to keep roads clear after more than 2 feet of snow falling in the Lake Tahoe region. Winds gusting up to 100 miles per hour. Now, a powerful new snow system taking aim at the Midwest and Northeast. A winter storm warning issued for parts of the tri-state area. New York City bracing for the most significant snowfall of the season. The Pennsylvania Department of Transportation treating roads in anticipation of icy conditions.
Vehicles don't stop on ice. We'll be doing the treatment to help with that as much as possible.
Meanwhile, Southern California facing more possible flooding following days of devastating rainfall, leaving communities underwater and in pieces. In the small mountain community of Lytle Creek, residents spent Christmas morning navigating slabs of cracked concrete. The road there buckling under the pressure of raging floodwaters.
Everything was flooded. It was insane. Like, cars had to stop in the middle.
In the desert, drivers had to abandon cars to save themselves. This driver escaped just in time.
They had to get a rescue, like a lifeline, And they were standing on the roof of their vehicle.
Rain overtook entire neighborhoods in Wrightwood. Floods there shifted the earth, sealing off homes, some nearly to the roof, caked in mud. Roads washed away all of the system's snarling travel as the holiday crush is set to begin.
We are expecting busy and hoping we get through things quickly.
Today's expected to be one of the busiest air travel days, with nearly 3 million passengers flying and even more over the weekend.
Our teams are ready to execute. We're fully staffed. We have a lot of new initiatives this year, which we're really excited about. Some of those being the family lanes, the military lanes, the shoes on policy.
And Mola is joining me now from Reagan National Airport. Good morning to you, Mola. You know, the advice is usually get the earlier flight when you can. How are things looking right now?
Well, yeah, Faith, that is excellent advice. Folks who were here earlier had a much easier time getting through. Passengers have been trickling through. It's starting certainly to pick up, as you can see, lines starting to build behind me here at Reagan National. It's really the story across the country, at airports across the country. But still, this is really just a fraction of what we're expecting to see throughout the day today at airports across the country. And the timing, as we mentioned a moment ago, probably couldn't be worse with a lot of this weather sweeping across the country. We are expecting all of that to kind of complicate things for the millions of people who are going to be traveling today. Yeah,
you mentioned the storms that are coming, especially for the New York area. What about the rest of the day in terms of the delays and cancellations we're expecting?
Yeah, we are starting to see some of those delays, cancellations, especially at some of the more problematic spots right now. The West Coast, the Sierra Nevada region, the upper, the upper Midwest, all of these areas that have been pounded with rain and winter storms. We're seeing delays and cancellations starting to build up at flights to and from those areas. And really throughout this coming afternoon and into tonight, that's when we're expecting to see the greatest impact on the Northeast as the winter storm really takes hold in the Northeast. And Faith, you know how this works. It's, not just the flights that are going to and from those particular problematic spots, but it ends up causing a ripple effect really throughout the entire air travel system. And that's what we're expecting to see today.
It definitely does. Mola, thank you so much.